Tú quieres ser mi amigo, no puedo estar contigo, porque cuando te di mi pobre corazón, tú lo dejaste ir. Cuando llamaste ayer, la voz de una mujer exigiéndote me hizo comprender que sigue siendo el mismo. Y tú no sabes el dolor que llevo dentro del corazón, porque cuando te quise a ti, tú me dejaste ir. No puedo ser tu amiga, no importa lo que digas, porque cuando te di mi pobre corazón, tú lo dejaste ir. Y tú no sabes el dolor que llevo dentro del corazón, porque cuando te quise a ti, tú me dejaste ir. Ser tu amiga, no importa lo que digas, porque cuando te di mi pobre corazón, tú lo dejaste ir. Qué bueno que te has ido, no eres enemigo, pero recuerda bien que aquel que siempre da, recibirá lo mismo, recibirá lo mismo, recibirá lo mismo. Recibirá lo mismo.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
This is really sad.
I know. I left your bell at my house so I wouldn't forget it in my lunchbox, and I forgot my lunchbox.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy hump day.
Today is a major
Today
hump
is
day.
Wednesday, right?
Today is like a hump day on steroids.
Are you sure it's Wednesday?
I don't know. Our crew thinks it's Thursday.
I don't know. I read it was Thursday.
So we're good to go. Yes, we are teaching and doing. Slick went in and he finally got us all situated. You know how you spell convoluted? Convoluted. Today's word of the day is stretch. Anyway, we're up and rolling. Happy Wednesday hump day today. Our crew is out on the road heading to Stretch Zone over on Palmetto Park and Powerline to meet with Anthony Salamone. So you're going to see them coming in live. We've got our Manchester studios coming into us in just a few minutes. We've got Miss Tony McKenzie and the great Sue France is going to be with us.
You switched the time?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Sue France and Tony McKenzie are joining us from Manchester. We've got Alana and Slick and RK on the road. We got Dan and we got Alex running the board. We had a nice morning today at WNN. So
Yes, we did. We did a nice morning show from the radio studios.
thank you to our general manager, Jody, for allowing us to do our morning show there today at 9:30 to 10. People were watching. They said, oh, you got a new studio.
Is that
Max
what they
came
said?
in and he said, where's the new studio?
Max said that?
Yeah,
Max has been there.
I guess not.
I guess he hasn't seen the when we recreated it.
Has he been there? I don't know if he's
I
ever
don't
been.
know. I don't know.
So Max Lazega came in. He came in to do a little bit of an ICU treatment on Gio. So Gio is over there in recovery right now.
Well, he also has a big show.
A
Is
huge
it
art
Friday?
show Saturday night,
Friday?
starting Saturday night through November at the FIU campus in Adventura. So he is, I guess, the artist in residence. He's going to be there. And all his robots are there in exhibit. There's a big event on Saturday night. So he's going to send us some pictures,
He's actually has the whole library, I heard, belongs to him,
which will be nice.
which is craziness. He has a lot of stuff.
Such a nice man.
Yeah.
Such a great guy.
And he's working, I see he left Gio.
Gio has to drive for
FaceTime.
6 hours.
Oh, he put
Glue.
something on it?
Some glue on him. So Gio had a little fall the other day, so he is now being fixed. So we're good to go on that. Phew, happy Wednesday to you. You got everything set up you had to do at NN?
Everything's set up and ready to rock and roll.
All right.
Got Sarah Spiritual tonight, which is a big show. It was pouring rain. Me and Alice
I heard
got caught
it.
in the rain. Unbelievable. Why is it that when you walk out, there's sun? When me and Alex walk out, it's pouring.
Oh, maybe because I don't need to say anything is all I can tell you.
I'm just going to stay quiet.
The thing is, when you stay quiet, you don't stay quiet.
I do
you
stay
sit
quiet.
there and you sing.
Yeah, I got yelled at for saying something.
You were just in a grumpy mood kind of thing.
I'm not in any grumpy mood. I sat here patiently over and over and over again. I say that.
Say good morning to Zane. Say good morning to Alexander. Nice to see you. Give us a call right here at the studio, 888. Let's see how this rolls out. 994-4995.
And again, you're doing it.
Studio A. And
again,
why
you're
not?
doing it. Because.
Why not? Wine Down Wednesday is all I can tell you.
I'm not going to say nothing. Somebody, you know what? Do me a favor. Call.
Call in. Why not?
Call in.
Why not? It's all I can tell. Last night, though, I have to tell you, we did a great show on Tell Us Your Biz. Did you enjoy it with Dr. Matthew?
Oh, sure.
You actually.
I love it when you guys take a man apart.
We did not at all. I actually
Into
tried
pieces.
to.
Pieces.
No, it was actually the other way around. I was trying to explain that men go through the same thing as women do. It's just we embrace it. We get blamed for it from the time we go through puberty. It's that time of the month, and then you don't have that. Oh, it's menopause. Oh, it's your hormones, hormonials. So we always have something that we're being blamed for. Men, it's just graceful to age as a man.
That's not true. We have to live with it.
I think men can age so much more gracefully than we do as women.
I think you're mistaken. I think
Really?
men turn into old farts just like anybody else.
No, but then
Yes.
they become distinguished.
That's full
and
of
then it
beans.
becomes, no, it's true.
You know what it is? A man loses his hair, he goes completely bald.
And then you're a distinguished.
And you're a distinguished bald head.
Yes,
A woman loses her hair and she's not too distinguished.
exactly what I'm saying. Men seem to have the upper hand on all of this aging.
No, it's not upper hand. So now the new thing is the gray hair.
For women, I know.
Very sexy.
Is it? I have not embraced that yet.
And then they get a lift and a tuck and a boom and a bing and a bang and a boom.
I could do the lift, a tuck, a boom, and a bang, and a boom.
And all
but
of a
I'm not so
sudden-
sure I'm going to go into the gray hair situation.
But that's what it is. You see, women get looked at, men do the looking.
Interesting. But I thought it was a nice open conversation about hormones, how we
She
all
was
go through
great.
it.
And
And
she made me feel comfortable
good.
because she made me, and I said it last night, more men suffer from the hormonals than women, but it's more talked about with women than with men.
It's because we try to address it as women, and we try to get help and try the bioidenticals and work ourselves through it. And men, I think you just don't have that level of comfort that we do. You don't tell your buddies, you don't do that. So
We
more to
take
come with
pills.
that.
There are pills available
You
to
just
men.
take pills for the functionality.
No,
you don't
we
take
take
pills.
pills for everything.
Do you?
Yes.
For the overall.
We take a pill, we paint it blue, and we make believe it could be a vitamin. And we go, wow, I'm Superman. It's a placebo.
So I'm just glad I'm
It's
not
the
a guy.
placebo
I'm
effect
just so
at the
glad I'm not a
mind.
guy is all I can tell you. I'm still trying to take a deep breath from the past 45 minutes. So, and then you sit
say
there.
nothing.
You sit there so matter of factly, and you
I
do
say
your thing.
nothing. I was told to hush it and throw away the key, which I did.
You know, they
I stayed
say
out of your way.
and there they see the guys. They're shaking their head. We got Dan in the war room. We got at least they're still laughing. At least they still got a good sense of humor about it, which is pretty cool,
Holy smokes, look at these two guys.
right? Because we started out with a full 2, 5, 6, 7 in crew, and
You
now we've
sent
got
3
2.
out?
We sent 3 out.
2 is here, is 5,
One went to school,
and 1 went to school 6.
and the other one,
And the other one, I don't know what. his
I don't know where
story
he
is.
went.
I don't know. He's from another dish, and they calling him the mini Geo. Wait till I send that to Geo.
Really? Why?
Apparently, he is a brainiac, and he looks just like Geo.
Really?
That's what Jody said. It took me 7 tries to figure out what the hell she was talking about.
The new guy? Adam?
Adam.
Really? Oh, sorry. I sound so surprised. I'm a little surprised. That's all I can tell you.
And he has a beard. Geo doesn't have a beard. She says, yeah, but he has a mask on. Because you got to wear a mask at the radio station now.
Wearing masks everywhere.
Now, I wanted to bring up a subject before we go over the pond.
Okay.
That was I heard it this morning on the radio. It was a very interesting conversation that I heard on one of the morning shows. And it says that now that Pfizer has been approved, FDA fully approved, no longer an emergency, that companies are now saying you have to get a shot to work with. So they opened up the line and people called in, and there was a nurse here in Florida that called. Now, I don't want to tell you that I know the nurse,
But you know the nurse?
but I know the nurse. And she called in, and she works at a hospital, and she's not vaccinated. And the mandate now says, you got to get vaccinated or you're 86 out the job.
Right.
It used to be that you had to test every week or whatever, and they're doing away with that. Because the ICUs are so overflowing, they got nowhere to put people that are sick. If you got a heart attack, you got to wait.
That's true.
So she got upset and she went on the line. Now, you got to understand, I'm listening to this show from Miami, the morning show, driving into work. And she says, if I take this shot and I die, who's going to represent me? And I'm like, everybody, even the hosts were like, what? What do you mean, who's going to represent you? If you don't take the shot, you have a better chance of dying than if you take the shot and you die. She says, oh no. And if they make me do this, I'm going to take them to court. For what is it when they do something of the color of your skin?
Discrimination?
Discrimination. So she's calling discrimination because they're making her take the shot.
Well, private businesses have the right to do what they so choose because it's their business. Now, if she works at a private hospital,
Any business, private, public, if they say you want to work here, there used to be that it wasn't FDA approved.
now it's FDA approved.
So now you have no more excuse. So I just wanted to ask, how do you feel about that?
Mandating it overall for 98% of people should probably get it. If you have an issue that you can't, or I know
She has
people.
no issue?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I know there are people that have cancer that got the vaccine, they still don't have the antibodies. I know there are people that have different issues that they can't.
But let's
then
put
there's
the
whole,
issues over
then
here.
there's the whole religious component.
Let's put that over here. I'm asking you. This lady said to them, "I've been in this nurse."
I
since
think
the
they should.
beginning
I
of
think
this."
they should get vaccinated because I think they're
Well,
not only
do
putting
you
their life
fire
in
her?
danger. That's the company protocol.
Now the
Or are you working from home? What'd you guys
No.
say?
what? What did they say?
I know they got it
What? You gotta speak up.
into their mic.
You gotta talk. I can't hear you.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know. The other thing is, I
Use your megaphone.
just read on the news, one of the major airlines is charging $200 extra per ticket to cover the cost of unvaccinated.
Ooh.
What? Okay.
Okay.
Unvaccinated passengers. They are surcharging. It's called a health safety charge. $200 to take a ticket. I don't think that's fair either. I just read it. It was on the.
I feel like we are in just such an incredible state of confusion. And as a business owner, we try every day really hard to do what we do, right? To teach our crew, for them to learn, to get out and grow business, to keep our business going. And then you just have to take this moment and say, holy cow, like where are we and what are we doing again? Sometimes I feel like it's doing the cha-cha. You take one step forward and 10 steps back. And then you try again the next day, and then you're doing the side shuffle. And
But I want to ask you a question.
yeah.
If you got a room full of vaccinated people wearing a mask, is anybody in that room going to get sick?
You don't
In
know.
that room.
You don't know.
In that room.
You do not know.
If they never leave the room.
You do not know. Because they could have come in with something.
Okay, we're in the room for 5 days with a mask, and
'Cause-
nobody's gotten sick. Are you going to get sick?
If at 5 days you haven't gotten sick, probably not.
Probably? What do you mean probably? You're not going to get sick.
I can't make
This is
any
the
guarantees.
my niece Lisa put the Abbott and Costello. Did you see this thing?
No.
Did you read it? It's hilarious. In comes one person who isn't vaccinated. Do the chances go up that
Yes.
that group that's been together 5 days is going to get sick?
Yes.
After 10 days, nobody's sick, including the unvaccinated one.
Then you're good to go.
You're good to go. And so an unvaccinated person leaves. Is that group after 15 days going to be safe?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to ask you, if unvaccinated comes into the room, the chances over time begin to diminish they're going to get sick. But if you're going to get sick, where's it going to come from?
You would assume the unvaccinated, but you
But
can't.
what's do you assume? Why do you assume?
Because somebody who's vaccinated could have it and could spread it, and you just don't realize it. It just won't be, hopefully, the magnitude of someone unvaccinated.
So somebody who has a shot is carrying the virus.
You can.
And they can spread it to people that have it and don't have it?
Yes.
Is that the way this works? And you know this for a fact.
Yes.
And where did you get your information?
Empirically, I've watched it, unfortunately.
What? How do you figure that people that have gotten the shot are carrying it?
They are saying that even if you've gotten the vaccine, if you are exposed to someone who has it, you test positive, you can be a carrier.
If you are exposed to somebody who has it, that doesn't matter if they're vaccinated or not.
It depends on your immune system. Now, everyone's immune system is different. You know, two people can be standing in the room with someone who's positive. One person may contract it and one person may not. The third person may have it and have no symptoms.
Okay.
Everyone's different.
Okay, I'll buy that. So then the bottom line here is it doesn't matter whether you're vaccinated, not vaccinated. It doesn't matter
It
whether
does
you
matter
wear.
because
Hold
you're
on, let
probably
me
not gonna
finish.
die.
It doesn't matter whether you wear a mask, you don't wear a mask. The bottom line is that we should go back to lockdown.
No,
Where-
I'm not saying that
where-
either.
well,
because you
well,
can't
hold
stop
on.
life forever.
You can't stop life forever. So all of these new deaths that I saw this morning, we're going to continue that trend? Is that what this whole thing is coming down to?
I don't even
Or
know.
do we
It's
let's just get
exhausting.
sick and get it over with?
It's just, the whole thing's exhausting is all I can tell you.
Well, I am totally confused.
It's just exhausting. All I can say is please get vaccinated, wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your immune system up. I was talking to somebody this morning and she said the person who had just passed away yesterday, or 2 days ago, so he claimed had a great immune system, was always healthy, was a huge health guru, did not believe in the vaccine, contracted COVID, and died, so they say, of COVID. And that is what is shocking everyone because this person had no comorbidities, this person apparently had no underlying conditions, and this person died of a complication of COVID.
I saw in the news where there was an 8-year-old that died. She died in 3 days.
Well,
We're trying to get the father.
that is what's
to
so
call in from
horrifying, is because the adults have a choice. As adults, I believe it's over the age of 14 and up,
I think it's 12 and up. Well, it might be 14.
you have the choice to get vaccinated. Now, the 12 to 18, I know it's under parent advisement because you're minors. You can choose to get vaccinated. These kids that are under that age, that it has been FDA
They don't have a
approved,
choice.
there is no choice. And these kids are getting sick, and some of these kids are having major complications, or they're on vents, or they're passing away. And that is what's so horrifying. So as I always say, if you're not going to do it for yourself, to protect yourself, then at least do it for the compassion and try to keep others safe. For our kids, for their families, for the teachers. Just try and keep other people safe.
What
It is
about
about our kids.
The 70 doctors that walked out earlier in the week because they are so tired. They're exhausted. Our medical system is so exhausted, it is strung out to dry right now. It's worse than the first time.
Yep.
Was it justifiable for them to walk out?
They're trying to make a statement of saying, you know what, guys? You got to get vaccinated. We can't continue to do this. Our healthcare system is on a shoestring right now. These healthcare providers, these doctors, nurses, social workers, people who are in the kitchen, people who are cleaning, anyone involved with this, they have to wear these N95 masks. They're making minimum wage in the dining room, in the cafeteria, cleaning up, the custodial staff. They have to wear the N95, and they go home to their families also. So please think about other people as well when you're making the decision to not get vaccinated.
And then finally, do I look like a horse? A cow?
Cat cow?
Do I look like a cow?
No cow.
Why in the world? Again, I heard it this morning. That thing for cows and horses.
I don't even know what you're I mean, I've
It's
heard about it,
this
but I don't understand
People are
it.
taking this stuff. They're supposed to cure you. Oh, I got another new one. I got another one. In the tobacco plant. Wait till you hear this. In the tobacco plant, they are growing tobacco. They are paying $3,000 for every person that wants to come in and take a shot. There is an enzyme in the tobacco plant that they say stops COVID.
Well,
Wow? Really?
imagine if that were true.
Okay. I find stuff hard to believe. You know that the tobacco industry has a lot of mula
Yes.
because they've been around for mucho tiempo.
Mucho tiempo, yes.
And they have a shot that can stop COVID. And the CDC and the federal government and all the world countries don't know this. So now, and I think it's here in Florida, they're giving you $3,000. You could be a patient, a test dummy, whatever. And they shit you up with this thing. Really? But this is what I'm talking about. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Dios mío. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we are flying over the pond to Manchester Studios to see Miss Toni McKenzie, the author of Your Flight to Happiness, and her guest, who we asked by name to come back, Sue France, who has this incredible networking organization all the way over in Manchester. We've had amazing guests brought to you through Toni because of amazing women that she's met through Sue France. That they're going to be joining us from Manchester, England. So stay tuned. We're taking a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open. Looking for a place to get your ice cream fix? Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, You can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon. And remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Hi friends, it's Bree and Ali from Kids and Capes. Tune in Saturday mornings on the Brooklyn Cafe Kids Television Network at 10 o'clock, where we share fun and ideas. And remember, peace, love, and kindness.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I'm back with my twinkle bell.
I'll bring your bell back tomorrow.
Now I gotta buy a new bell.
You didn't like that. We'll get you a big cowbell. Welcome back to our Hump Day Wednesday, is all I can tell you. We are heading over the pond to talk to Miss Tony McKenzie, and because last year we had such a problem with Sue France's internet, she and Tony are now together at Tony's house to make sure we have a clear connection.
Oh, or they're together.
They are together, so there are the lovely ladies of Manchester.
Yes. A two for one.
Yes, we match now. You two together and us two together.
There you go. How are you ladies doing?
Look how happy that lady is.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy it's work time.
Oh no, it works all the time now. We got all the bugs out.
How are you doing?
We're doing good. It's the first time I've been to Tony's house since lockdown. So it's been a great afternoon.
Oh my gosh, they're so happy. Can I be transported over to where you are?
I want to go to Tony's. Can we go to Tony's
Let's
house?
go to Tony's house.
Tony, I want to go to your house.
You're very welcome. We'd love you to come over.
I could say I have a friend in England. That's pretty cool.
You do?
It is very
Two
cool.
friends.
Tony, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm good, thank you, Dawn. No problems at all, but just protecting a little bit longer until I go back for my final checkup.
You look like a movie star.
Oh, right. Look like I'm incognito, avoiding the paparazzi.
Incognito.
I love that. Listen, congratulations on the changing of the guard.
Oh, what's that about? You know more about what's going on.
It was on television yesterday. They started changing the guard again, haven't they?
Oh, right. I missed that.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a friend who happens to be one of the guardsmen. He called us. Okay, we're going on now.
Oh, right. I see. Yeah. Not the Queen herself. She didn't call you.
Not the Queen yet. But you know that
No.
attorney you had on. What's her name?
I know.
The barrister. I found out that I
Yeah.
can't imitate a barrister in this country, just not over there.
Oh, okay. So would that be a helpful thing to do to imitate a barrister in the USA?
Well, I'm gonna get a white wig.
Oh, one of those wigs. I know. It would suit you.
A white wig. Sue, how are you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm doing good. Yes. Had a whole year of doing virtual events for the ladies in my group, so really exciting that we're back doing live events again.
How many ladies are in your group now?
Now there's over 1,000. Last time I spoke to you, there was just over 400, so it's grown.
You got 1,000 women in your group from 400.
During COVID.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
a lot of them are all over England and in other countries now, because now that we do virtual events, of course it's like the Brooklyn Cafe. People can watch it anywhere and people can join. So yes, not just Cheshire and Manchester.
Not just Cheshire, Manchester. Wow.
Wow. I gotta tell you, ladies, a little secret. We've been signed to do a Sunday morning television show. And one of the segments that I want to do, Tony, is Over the Pond. And you and I, we talked about this over about a year ago, about how to get a segment from overseas. And I want you to be part of that, maybe do the interviews and things of that nature. And we're going to use it on the show as part of the show because it's the Good Feel show. And Dawn's always like the good feel.
Always.
Yeah.
So it could be, this could be very interesting.
I'm still on 1,000 people. How do they network, Sue? Because everyone, I've even met women, not through Tony, that are part of your group.
Well, at the moment, the way they're networking, when they come onto the group, I ask them to introduce themselves. And then once they've said what they do, I try and match them with other people that they might want to meet. And I've been doing this thing at the moment where every day I take a different letter and I go through and find all the people with the initial A or B and ask them to all introduce themselves. So I'm learning by doing that who everyone is and what they do, so I can match them up with people that are good for their businesses.
You might have 1,000 women on one call?
No, no. There's 1,000 women on the group, but they're not all watching.
Can you
No.
imagine?
Well, say hello to everyone. Let's go one by one by name. Mary and
But Tony, you meet such great people. What about Sue's group do you love so much?
Sue's group has been my favorite networking group right from the start. I love the fact that it's not women. It's very relaxed and social, and people just make connections. They're not trying to push their businesses or try and get clients. It's just very enjoyable. Sue finds wonderful, fabulous venues, and they're all different. Some networking groups are in the same venue, same building every time, and that works for some people. Some people like that. But we go to all sorts of lovely hotels, bars, cafes, have afternoon tea, morning coffee, lunches. It's so varied, and it's my social life. It's brilliant.
I'm always on the lookout for new places that are opening around Cheshire and Manchester. Whenever we hear of someone new, I contact them and ask if I can bring the ladies. So it's always somewhere different.
wow.
She wants to bring the ladies. And
Do they know 100 women?
no, that's local here.
I know, but it doesn't matter. She knows people all over the globe.
She knows people everywhere. And you're always so happy. How many people are you having now in these networking groups in person?
I'm keeping them small because of COVID and people are a bit uneasy. So I had an event in July, the very first event, and there was 45, where we've normally had 70. I had half the people. And then the ones I'm doing in the autumn, I'm having only 25, just so everyone can space out and they don't have to worry so much.
Can you imagine? It's like the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. There's 1,000 people that want to come, and you have to be the 1 in 25 to actually get to go.
You gotta do more than one event.
You got to do more than one event, but everyone wants to be part of what you are creating. Tony, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. Sue's amazing at what she does, and she's been doing it for 10 years now.
What
She's
is
very
it?
experienced.
Wow.
What makes her group so special? I know it's Sue, but how do you do it? What is it? Because 10 years is amazing.
Well, the women are amazing. The women that come along are incredible and amazing. And they're all like a big pride. Everyone's so welcoming. When anyone new comes along, they usually say that they've enjoyed it, they want to come back. It's not unfriendly and it's not cliquey. So, yeah, it's just good fun. Try to make it more fun so that they relax. So they still do business, but they can enjoy it at the same time.
To grow their business. I just think you're so happy, and I would want to be a part of it also because it just seems like so. Look at her.
It's only women?
I'm happy to be out today, and the technology's working. It's not my technology. It's Tony's internet, and it's okay.
Yeah.
It does work.
Yeah, that's really
When's the next event?
Next week, September the 3rd, I'm having an afternoon tea for a breast cancer charity with the local radio station where I live.
And the proceeds go back to that. What is it? Can we hear it on the internet, the radio station, or it's just local, regular radio?
It's called Radio Northwich where I live. That's the town I live in, and it's on the internet. Non-Alexa.
Yeah, we know Alexa. We call her Echo, but yes, we have one of those. Oh, maybe we can listen on Alexa.
Can you get me a copy of the show? How long is the show for?
Oh, my event isn't on the show, but they're doing the event with me. I'm just having an afternoon tea next week, jointly with Radio Northwich.
That's incredible.
It's not broadcast live.
The afternoon tea isn't being broadcast live.
Oh, okay.
The afternoon tea. So we were thinking about turning our studio into one night like a 60s kind of coffee house throwback. We should think about doing a ladies' afternoon tea.
A ladies after. I'm sorry, I don't qualify.
You don't qualify. You can come too.
Why is it that all the fun stuff I always have to sit in the other room?
Men do come to my events if they're the speaker.
Okay, now you got my attention. Men come to your events. There you go.
Yeah.
You see,
Mainly women.
What do they talk about?
Mainly women.
Men and women.
Nice.
You'd have to give a talk or play a saxophone or guitar, do a turn or something.
You could dance for them, Freddie. You need to have a talent. It's like
Oh, you need to have a talent?
or a speech or a topic to talk about.
I could pick my ear and scratch my head at the same time.
A topic to talk about.
Wait a minute. Women have to have a talent too?
No.
Or just the men?
All women are talented that come along.
Yes, all women are talented.
I need to feel, it's getting a little mighty cold in here.
So you're raising money for breast cancer awareness? Is that what the next event is?
The one next week on September the 3rd, yes.
Tony, you going to be there?
You know, that's the day I have to go back to hospital. I only realised yesterday my hospital appointment is the same day, so sadly I'm going to miss that one.
Oh.
But they're going to be having an afternoon tea. What about what you do, Sue? What do you love the most about what you get to do?
I love it when I can see that people that I've introduced are chatting away and making connections, and then they say, oh, they've done business together and have made some money. Often at my events, I could just go home because they're all chatting and mingling and they forget about me.
Oh, we don't forget about you.
Often I'm just watching them all doing business and chatting, and I think I could actually just leave.
You don't want to.
No.
She's like a ball of energy. This one.
I know. And do you charge for your events?
Yes.
Very reasonably priced though. She doesn't make them expensive, do you?
No.
So people can afford, they're affordable.
And people must be doing great because if you're up to 1,000 women, it sounds like you've got the secret formula for networking.
Well, 1,000 on the group. I don't know how many. Well, quite a few are watching and listening to things.
But
You
that's a
find
lot.
the dip in and out.
Where do you
Sometimes
where do you
you
hold
don't
the
need
event?
any.
Where's
Pardon?
where's the event going to be held?
Oh, you would love it. It's at an antique centre, all British antiques.
Really? Antique Center.
That sounds
I
beautiful.
kind of like that.
I like that a lot. That'd be so much
Yeah.
fun.
There's lots of little stalls where different people are selling various kinds of antiques, and it's at a tea shop at the top of the building.
I think the key is that you're always happy. And Tony, your book is your flight to happiness. And
Yes.
how you love you. Sue, how do you stay so happy all the time?
I'm not happy all the time. Um, one of those, the thing they talk about, glass half. Some people think a glass is half full, and some people think it's half empty. I'm always thinking about the worst that could happen. I think I'm just very happy today, and I'm very happy that people have started going to events again.
I have to remind her about the rubber band and stop worrying about things that haven't happened. She does get into a bit of a state sometimes, worrying about things.
I'm always phoning and telling her about these worries and these negative things, but she tells me what to do, and then it's fine.
To calm down.
But that's so important, is to find peace and not to worry about the little things. Yesterday, luckily I didn't get any of these phone calls, but people just kept texting one after another. What if this happens? And what if this happens? And what if this happens? And by the time I got to my house last night at 9 o'clock, I got barraged by, this one called and said, what if this? I said, okay. And they said, do you have nothing to say? I said, no. If it happens, I'll deal with it. Because I can't deal with all of this barraging. So you just got to take it one step at a time. And then I told you, look, I'm like at peace. Until it took us 4 tries to get the show off. But other than that, I was at peace today. You can't always look at the negative, right? Sometimes we got to look at the positive, that maybe the negative isn't going to happen.
Absolutely, and we can spend so much time worrying about things that never do happen. And we can think ourselves into a state of anxiety. And it hasn't even happened. In all likelihood, it won't happen.
It's good to have a friend that thinks like this.
She calms you down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do my best.
Tony's a great friend to have. And so people right now, at least in the United States, in Florida with COVID, it is crazy here. People don't want to wear their masks. The kids are back in school. The kids are getting sick. People are back dying again because they're not vaccinated. So the level of stress on this whole area is just insurmountable. You just feel it all the time. What is it like in England?
People are confused. We were listening to you before saying people don't know what to do. I think people don't know if it's going to come back, do they?
No.
People are worried, but then they want normality as well. So they're trying to be normal, but careful at the same time. But we're not wearing our masks here today, and I met a couple of other ladies today, and we haven't had masks on, but we've all been double vaccinated.
Yeah.
That's what you can do. I think if everyone's, you just got to go about your life somehow. But Tony, what are you? I'm sure you have to be working with clients that are feeling this whole negative, fearful energy.
Yeah, but they are. But obviously, I work with everybody individually, so it's not like one answer solution fits all. But I just try and help people to talk through what it is they're worrying about, and give them tools and techniques that will help them calm down and take things moment by moment. Because that's really all we can do. We can't control COVID. We can't control anything that's outside of us. We can just be as careful as possible, hopefully, most people are, and take it step by step.
That's all we can do, is try and be as careful as we can. But I love your energy, Sue. I love all the networking and people that you've brought forward, and Tony brings them on every week. And I said, we got to bring Sue back because you are kind of like the brains. You started this whole organization.
Thank you.
You can't be negative. Everyone needs you to be happy like this.
Yeah.
Well, she's always happy at her events and on her page.
Yeah.
She's not negative there, but just privately, sometimes she has a little wobble.
Yeah. The
And we
best thing was when I had the first event back in July, when everyone started arriving, I stood outside and welcomed people and explained they could wear a mask, or they didn't have to, and we all came in. And half the people, none of us had ever met because we'd only met on my group. We hadn't met in person, had we?
Wow.
No.
And you couldn't remember who, when you were talking to people, it was hard to realise, have you actually met them before, or had you just talked to them a lot on the page? It was good to see me.
Yeah, it was. It's great. Really good.
She mixes people together, and then she has all this energy, and it just makes the business part of it work behind it. So whether you're doing business or just having a cup of tea or just meeting people, it works. And you know, she's such a pure spirit.
I know.
You
I
know,
love
the
that.
difference here is there's a lot of what we call snake oil salespeople who will do whatever you want to hear, but it isn't sincere. And coming from her, you feel like it's going to be okay, you know. And you'll grow. Wait till your group grows to 10,000. It's going to be funny. Again, segments of this is more of what we're looking for Sundays, right?
Absolutely. To bring.
I have a sister in LA, and she likes to look on my Instagram and see what's happening. She finds it all very interesting.
She's in LA.
She makes soap shampoos like soap, but humans and dogs.
She makes shampoo for humans and dogs. Okay. And she's in LA. That's kind of cool. You ladies are so amazing. So how do people find your group? Can I join from here in the US?
Yeah, you're on my group, aren't you?
Yes, I've actually put today's show on your group.
Oh no, I couldn't believe that. I have to be really careful what I say.
It came up on my phone while we were waiting to come on that you'd requested to post, so I clicked on approve.
I
Yes,
did.
I wonder what they're all thinking. They're all meeting you now.
Yeah.
Well, hello, ladies. It's a pleasure to meet you. I love being part of this group.
You're part of every group. I get your dad, and you get the group.
You got my dad saying, you're sitting next to me. You should be happy.
I should be happy. What are you, like a giant magnet?
Look how happy everybody is.
I know.
We'd love to see you over. We'd love to see you over here, Dawn, at one of the live events.
Oh my
It'd be
gosh,
great to
that
have
would
you
be
join us
so
one day.
great.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That would be so great. I could actually fly out to England to be part of the live event. Wouldn't that be so much
It
fun?
would be. You can stay in Tony's house.
I know. I stay at Tony's house.
Yes.
You ladies are so
You could
great.
broadcast from here. You and I, Dawn, could broadcast from the Manchester studio to Freddie.
That'll work.
Absolutely.
That'll work.
Definitely. We should hook that up.
Yeah.
You like that?
I'm calling the travel agent right now.
He cannot believe he's surrounded by so much happiness right now. He doesn't even know what to do with himself. So that's kind of fun too.
Yeah.
So tell everyone the
Okay.
name of your group, so if they're interested in taking a look
how
and
to
finding
join.
your Instagram page, how they can and join.
Right, my Instagram, it's just France_Sue. And on Facebook, it's Sue France Creative Connecting in Cheshire.
In Cheshire.
What is
I
it,
love that.
France?
France_Sue.
France_Sue.
You know what I love about these ladies is they keep it simple. There's no, all kinds of craziness and this and that. It's just authentic and organic, and this is what it should be about. And you talk about organic business growing, it's face-to-face, it's being positive, and it's getting out there and just networking. You ladies are amazing. See, none of that. Maybe
You're
that's
pretty
what we're missing.
amazing too.
Oh, thank you. You find it? That's Sue. Yep.
We're
Spring
wearing the
sparkles.
same dress. Is that the same dress?
No.
Oh,
No, you in a crown.
Yes, you have a crown on.
Oh, you've just put it on, right? Okay.
And do you know, I've been following you since 3 years ago.
And there you have it. You ladies are incredible. Tony, give us one tip to stay calm right now and to find happiness.
Oh, well, you know, the one that I mentioned time and time again, it's all about the thoughts we think. If a thought comes first, that leads to a feeling, an emotion, that leads to an action, a reaction. And my favorite little tip is just that rubber band, just as a reminder, because we don't have something to remind us. Our thoughts just take control and run away with us. And then that can often be a downward spiral. But just that rubber band to remind you to pause, check, and command that inner voice to stop worrying, stop being negative, and replace a negative thought with a positive one. Nothing too outlandish, but just turn your attention towards something positive that makes you feel calm, happy, positive, grateful.
And Sue, how about you?
A networking tip.
Okay.
If you go to a networking event, don't blaze in and talk about yourself and boast about the business. Just quietly ask questions and smile, and then people will like you.
And then they'll ask the question.
Simple. My grandmother was a teacher, school teacher, and she would say the same thing. Just go in and smile and listen to what people have to say. It's amazing when you listen what people will tell you.
Amazing, I tell you.
I love you ladies. Thank you so much for joining us. Tony, thank you for having Sue at your house. This is really cool to have you guys in both one place.
Yeah, my pleasure. And we love you too.
Stay safe. Thank you again.
You too.
Have a good night, ladies. Bye-bye. How cute are they?
They're adorable.
They are adorable. All right, let's take a commercial break. They got to make you smile. Even you're smiling because you can't not.
They do make me smile.
They're going to make you come out of the darkness. I'm telling you, one way or another, we're getting you out of that darkness. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, let's see if our crew is over at Stretch Zone with Anthony Salamone. So stay tuned. Let's check in with our crew, and we'll be right back.
Amp Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Jay Harmon, exclusively in the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon captures the essence of really creative and captivating mind. Jay Harmon brings light into the darkness on majority of his pieces, using a negative background to highlight the details of some of his looks. I know some artists use white canvases, but he thrives on a black canvas. And here's the kicker. He only uses pencil, colored pencil, graphite pencil, and pencil for his art pieces. Yes, I know it's hard to fathom that these beautiful pieces came from pencil, but yes, they did. And the only way you can experience Jay Harmon is if you come to the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon, an unconventional artist with a unique story behind every canvas.
Have you been injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or through the negligence of another? The lawyers at Shane M. Farnsworth, PA,
have over 40 years of experience representing injured individuals and their families. Call us today at 561-272-8337 for a free case evaluation and the answers to your legal questions. Were you injured in an accident that wasn't your fault? Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you. Contact us now to learn about your options and protect your rights.
Suffering from COPD, chronic bronchitis, or pneumonia? Let the All-County Healthcare Respiratory Team treat you for these conditions using interpulmonary percussive ventilation, or IPV therapy. You'll see immediate results. See what our patients have to say by going to www.allcountyhealthcare.com. This service may be covered by Medicare Part A at no cost to you. Call now to see if you qualify for this therapy.
Looking for a cool, laid-back space with great people and even better drinks? You can't lose. The Artful Dodger, Boca Raton's hidden gem. A good, old-fashioned local bar is hard to come by, but not anymore. The Artful Dodger is a fun, casual place to sit back and relax. Located at 495 Northeast 20th Street in Boca Raton, you'll find your new favorite bar. The Artful Dodger. We'll see you there.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Power line. Are they unfrozen or are they good? Let's bring them over, guys. Let's see if we got them. They're frozen. All right, so we're going to try it again to see if they can refresh and see what's happening. But wow, we had it though.
I don't know why it's frozen.
I don't know. They're over at Stretch Zone talking about trying to release stress in your muscles with anxiety and all of the things. Do you ever stretch?
Yeah, all the time.
Do you? Can you touch your toes?
Yeah.
You can?
I can touch yours too.
I can't touch my toes.
Yes, you can.
Only if I'm sitting down.
Dawn, you're like halfway to the floor already. What do you mean you can't touch your
Yeah, but I really can't. It's a whole thing. I'm just not flexible that way.
Yes, you can.
How did you like those ladies of Manchester?
They were very funny.
Weren't they funny? I love seeing how happy they are.
It's very happy.
It even made you smile because you can't not smile when they're so happy. You know, they say the greatest growth comes from when you get out of your comfort zone. Right now, I am so out of my comfort zone. I feel like we are just growing right now because there's nothing else we can do.
Now, it's funny. You know, when people applaud, this hand-to-hand is a violent action. This is what political correctness is all about.
Really?
So they don't want you to do this anymore. They don't want you to do this anymore. In the day they used to do this.
What do you do?
You rub. Like you got boogies on your hand.
What do you mean?
This is the way, this is the latest. I do this to Linda. She laughs hysterically.
What is
we
this?
watch the movie. And this is the political way of applauding now.
Why?
Because this is a violent act. This is I'm telling you, political correctness. You're supposed to go like this.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Like this. So from now on, when you see me and I go like this, I'm applauding.
I'm going to look this up. Is clapping
She's
violent?
going to look it up.
I've never even heard of anything.
This is what they told me.
Who tells you this stuff? You guys ever heard of that? Clapping is violent? Clapping is now considered anxiety trigger.
Thank you.
How do you...
I can't believe that you're looking me up again.
Oxford bans clapping to avoid upsetting students.
No more. And the same thing is for this. They don't want that either. They want the rubbing of the hands. So I'm applauding right now.
This is what they're saying. You got to be doing your jazz hands.
No. Forget about that. That makes me look like a
Students
penguin.
at the prestigious University of Oxford have now voted to put an end to clapping. It also may cause an issue for those with sensory sensitivity and those with hearing aids. So,
I don't know what that
jazz
means.
hands, everybody.
No, I ain't doing this because I look like a bird.
It's like
I'm not doing that. I'm going to
Why?
what they told me. This is it right here, baby.
That's not what they're saying.
Yes, it is what they
I've
say.
never even heard that before.
So don't go to Oxford.
Wow.
Go to New York.
Jazz hands. Now that's an act of kindness. This is how they now applaud. People that are hearing impaired, they don't hear this, but they understand that this is applause in sign language. Did you know that, by the way?
Yes.
This is a sign of applause. Wow. How do you get this information is all
I
I'm
watched the
wondering about.
movie.
What movie was it?
Something really ridiculous.
What is
It
it?
was. I don't remember the name, but I saw it. It's on Netflix with the lady I tell you from Friends.
Jennifer Aniston? What was the movie?
I don't know.
And you can't clap. You can't
No,
snap.
they went to this. Is it a cabal? What do you call that? A caboose? A cabal? Where the Jews go and they have these little places and they all live
Kibbutz?
together. Kaputs. The kaputs, I tell you, the kaputs.
Not a kibbutz, a kibbutz.
What's
with
the
a
difference?
with the B, not a P.
You take the B, you turn it upside down, it's a B, it's a P.
True.
Anyway, kaputs, kibbutz, whatever. And in there, they believe in free love. It was like the hippies of today.
Yeah?
And they go like this. And me and Linda died. We would cry. We were laughing so hard, we were tearing.
I like that idea, though. But
No,
it's kind
don't
of
do
hard to be
this.
on radio without an applause, without sound effects.
But that's what I said. It doesn't work on radio.
It doesn't work on radio.
We're going to have to put mittens on people.
I know. Did you guys get our crew over? They're not ready? All right. Well, they got to get ready because we only have a few more minutes, so we got to set this up also. How are you doing wearing your mask, by the way?
Sick. I was in the elevator with Alex with the Heights. And I was coming down the elevator, and the mask I have that says the Brooklyn Cafe and WNN.
Right.
That mask, I guess I've had it for over a year now, and I almost threw up in the elevator. I got this cough because of the mask. I can't breathe. So I need a new mask. What are you reading?
I just want you to know that, sorry, New Yorkers, they have bad news.
What's that?
New York has claimed the most expensive rental market in the U.S. over San Francisco.
Yeah, so?
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Really?
Of course.
Why?
Because New York, you're a hell of a town.
The median rent for a one-bedroom apartment in New York City.
$1,600. $2,600.
$2,810.
Yeah, it used to be $26.
For a one-bedroom. Although I have to tell you, East Boca Raton
it's getting there.
is the same.
I am going to invest in waterproof cardboard. And I am going to put them all over the public beaches. And I'm going to rent beachfront property. $100 for a cardboard box.
Here's what they're talking about for Delta Airlines, warning employees that those who haven't been vaccinated would have their health insurance now is going to go up $200 a month.
Oh, their health insurance. Oh, I got that wrong. I thought they were charging the public.
Their health insurance is going to go up. So if you're not vaccinated and you work for Delta Airlines,
$200.
$200 a month.
A month.
A month is going to go up if you're not vaccinated because of health insurance.
Very, very bad.
Goldman Sachs is also going to be requiring vaccines. CVS, anyone who's facing a patient has to be vaccinated. Chevron. Wow. This is what's happening. I know it's a whole big controversial situation.
No, it isn't. If you don't want to take the vaccine and you have to pay for it, then you have to pay for it. That nurse today that called in, she says, I'm going to quit and sue them. Oh, good luck with that. She says that there are attorneys right now that will take their case. Any attorney would take a case.
You think so?
Of course. Any attorney. Right now, attorneys eat the work. They'll take anything.
I don't know. I think everyone's doing whatever they got to do. Here you go. When work takes away happiness, when you love what you do, you're never working a day in your life. But what if you aren't happy? This is what they're talking about. And this is what's happening is people are leaving corporate America because they're just not happy.
Listen. You told me I have to be nice. So
they're talking about mental health awareness. This is huge, the mental health awareness. And it's things that we talk about that we have to bring forward on this Sunday show. And it's wanting to be happy. And RK is like the perfect example because he shares what he feels, right? He's very cognizant of his mental health. He's cognizant that he's trying to pay his bills. He's working however many jobs at minimum wage to pay his bills. But then there's no work-life balance because you're not making enough money to do what you got to do and live. It is not easy.
A lot of anguish. But he's not alone.
No.
We all have the same anguish. You know, I wonder how the hell I'm going to meet my bills this month. It just comes down to it. I stop wondering.
That's what Tony says. We can't. We just got to.
I don't have any more wondering cells left.
You just got to keep going. You just got to figure it's going to happen.
Until they tell me you can. And then that's the end of that. So
that's exactly what you got to do.
What else can I do?
How's our crew doing?
He says for me to call him again.
You guys, do we have them? No. All right.
All right, let's take another
commercial break. Let's try and get them back up. We're going to try it again. And we'll be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offered 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
Introducing Verijet, a new concept in short-haul aviation designed to get passengers closer to where they want to go. Powered by the award-winning Cirrus Vision Jet. The aviation world is talking about its unique state-of-the-art safety features, including the aircraft parachute system, and safe return that allows it to land itself in an emergency. Cabins are disinfected between passengers, and microparticle filtration treats the air every 30 seconds. All in a beautifully appointed premium cabin with plenty of room and first-class service and amenities. Verijet, the best short-haul alternative.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard?
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offered 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And Stretch Zone is here to help you feel your maximum. How are they gone again?
How could they be gone again? There's no such thing as a camera got switched. All right, you know what? Don't worry about it.
We're going to wrap this up.
Yep.
More to come. Have a great afternoon, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that gleams across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we could